What's going on, everyone? This is Jay from Premier Gaming Entertainment, and today I'm bringing you another edition of Toronto Raptors Weekly. I know this has been a while since I've last posted a video. Really, the last time I think I posted a video was just after the Super Bowl, so I haven't did anything all week, and I do apologize for that. Just been really busy, and just haven't had the time to post a video. But what I wanted to talk to you today was about just my concerns about the Raptors. I made a post about maybe a month ago saying that we needed to make a move before the trade deadline, and I still stick by what I said. I posted that, on Reddit, and for whatever reason, by the way, the Toronto Raptors subreddit banned me from posting anything on their subreddit. I don't know why. I didn't do anything wrong, I don't think, but I guess they feel I shouldn't be able to give my opinion on there, so that's whatever. But I remember posting, and people are, commenting on the video and saying that, nothing's wrong, I'm just overreacting, we're perfectly fine, we need to keep the team the way it is. And I don't know, maybe they're seeing something different from what I'm seeing, but what I'm seeing is a team that's completely struggling right now. Since the end of December, for this year, 2017, for January, we went 8-9. So far for February, we're 2-3. So far that's 2 losing months, that we put up. That's just not going to cut it. Not for a team that's supposed to be aiming to win a championship. And what's the most concerning to me is not just that we're losing, but who we're losing to. If you pay attention to one of my videos that I made previously in the year about what it's going to take for us to be successful, it was me making the comment that we have to be able to, beat up on the weaker teams and do, all right against the very top teams. That's going to get us near the top of the standings, hopefully a 1 or 2 seed. Well, we're not even doing that. Hence why we're struggling and why our record is the way it is. We came into 2017, we had a nice little lead on Boston. It looked like we were running away with it, to be honest with you. Now we're behind them, looking up. So it's just a real struggle. I mean, if you look at it, since the beginning of 2017, we've lost to Orlando twice, lost to Phoenix, lost to Minnesota. Just really bad teams that we've lost to. And that's not even including, we lost to Sacramento twice. Also lost to Phoenix into 2016 as well. So it's like all these bad teams that we're supposed to be beating, we're losing to them. And, it's just not going to cut it. I mean, we also lost to Philadelphia on top of that this year. And when you lose those games that you're supposed to win, then you start doing so-so against the top-notch teams, then you're going to have a record that's going to be the record that we have, which is just, 9-10 games above 500. That's not going to get you a number 1 or number 2 seed in the East. It's going to give you maybe like the middle of the pack, number 4, number 5, number 6 seed. And we're not going to win unless we have home court advantage throughout the playoffs. So I still stand behind what I say. I don't know who we should trade. I don't have that down. I've seen sites that are saying trade JV, trade Norman Powell with Damari Carroll for blah, blah, blah. I don't have the answer of who we need to trade. But something needs to be done. Something needs to be shaken up to get this team going. Now, I know that people will say, well, DeMar has been injured, but we've lost some games that we should have won when he was perfectly healthy and in the lineup. So it's really, really concerning. It's like they've hit a wall, and, to me, the All-Star weekend cannot get here soon enough so that they can get a break. Maybe they need some sort of mental break to get their focus back. I don't know. But it's not good. They're no longer am I confident in knowing that they're going to get a win. Like, come the beginning of the season, when we were, doing very well, I had full confidence in us to, get wins and at least play the elite teams very close. Now I don't know anymore. It seems like, for the most part, we had a stretch where we barely beat the Pelicans. I think that game went into overtime. And, there's a couple of other games where these are teams that are... Brooklyn was another game where it came down to the fourth quarter and we had to make a run. They only got 9 wins. We're struggling to beat these teams. So we need to just string together a bunch of wins, chain them together. The only thing that I would say is a positive out of all of this is the fact that Cleveland has been struggling alongside with us. So, they had themselves a losing, if I'm not mistaken, a losing January as well. So the only thing that's helped us stay within reach of them is the fact that they've been struggling too. So something has to be done. Some change has to be done. We have to shake it up, because at the end of the day, the issue is still there, where it's just 2 guys, for the most part, carrying all the weight of the scoring. Maybe you get, 10 points or 12 points from someone else, but it's usually everyone else is in single figures. And if you look at the stats, the only other people who are in double figures for averaging for the season are Terrence Ross, which is like 10 points, and JV, which is like 12 points. And there's so many games where Terrence Ross won't show up. He's just terribly inconsistent. And there's so many games where JV, he might have a nice start, and then you don't see anything from him for the rest of the game. He might get 8 points in the first quarter, and then it's like they just stop going to him. There's lots of times when in the fourth quarter he's on the bench, and I think that's probably an issue as far as his defense, which is also hurting the Raptors as well. A lot of it is coming from the defensive end and the defensive effort. That's where we're losing a lot of these games. Games that we should be beating these teams, we're just getting demolished on the defensive end, and that's what's been killing us. So it looks like, we're finally 100% healthy. Now that DeMar's come back from his ankle injury, so I know they're trying to get Jared Solinger back into 100% playing shape. I know they're limiting his minutes, but we're at least with a full lineup now for the first time in the season. So let's see how that goes. I know it's going to change the rotations and stuff like that. Maybe this is what they need in order to get going. I don't know. But anyways, that's it for the video for today. If you like the video, definitely feel free to leave a like. If you have any comments about anything I say, in the video, definitely leave a comment in the comment section below. Let me know how you feel. Let me know if you feel that we need to make any changes, or if you feel that the team is fine the way it is. And just let me know in the comment section. And if you like my content, definitely hit the subscribe button. It'll definitely help my channel. Anyways, thank you for watching, and have yourself a great weekend.